Hello dear all lovely students, welcome all to the today's session. Actually I will solve the chemistry assignment 17th week English version class 9. Yes, class 9 English version. So this week assignment is not so tough than you got in previous time. So directly there will be no instruction, nothing to else. We will go through the assignment solution. The five important part to complete here to conduct the full of the assignment here. And first of all, the instruction is given here for the window around us in our room, beside, anywhere. So what is made for a window? Okay, first one, that one. And try to find out the main element or component or constituent to make the window. Find that one. And finally, when you will find this one, make sure the electron distribution, make sure the diagrammatic presentation according to the Bohr's model. We will go through there to solve the problem. Yes, very interesting. Listen. So I will not talking much here now. So I just try to go through the solution. First one, 5 part to compile here. First of all, we will go through to find out what the constituent are actually finding in the window. Okay, main elements to find out in the window. This is the first part. What we will solve here, the first part is to main element one single, because we cannot go through the more of the element to finding their electron distribution and diagrammatic presentation. So main element to find out in the window, and according to the concept of periodic table, we will find out their position, electron distribution and diagrammatic presentation. You can write this one as a headline. The main element to find out in the window, according to the periodic table, we will find out their position, electron distribution and diagrammatic presentation. This can be the title of your assignment. I tell you, so please hurry by just write by hurrying this one. First part, 5 part to compile here. 5 part. First one. Okay, let's go to move on there. First part, this one, main element to find out. Main constituent constituents in the windows. Glass, and alloy. It is made of more than 2 metal is forming on the alloy. Okay, steel, better to have the steel to write on there, steel. And glass, the main constituent of the glass is the silica, that means silicon dioxide. And in case of the steel, there are the iron and carbon, though it is non-metal, but iron and carbon inside the steel, with them chromium, titanium, manganese, nickel, of some of the, that means main elements or main metal in case of the steel is the iron, with these chromium, titanium, manganese are in there. Okay, iron, chromium, titanium and manganese. According to it, this one, iron, find out the main element to find out in the window. The main element is the iron. In case of the steel, since it is not an element, it is a compound, so we cannot find out this one. But we will write here. In case of the steel, this is an alloy. It is made of metal plus metal plus metal, likely that means the metal with having the electroplating or covering on there. So this metal, main constituent of the steel, have on there in our window, that is in the iron. So we find out main element to find out in the window is iron. First part completed. We have to complete the 5 parts, since you know that all of the part, if you mention in your assignment, that time it is better to get the full of the marks. If you don't mention, not mentioning there that I write elaborate what I know, I got the I actually have seen in different assignment criteria solving different way, anywhere, Google, Facebook, YouTube, or likely that, writing and write up, but not maintaining the part actually asking for here. 5 part to compile. I have a question, though this mobile is charged in my charge here. 5 part. First one, you will find out the main element in the window. Main element. Many of the element can have in their main element in the window. You can get help from your teacher. Just find out. Okay, I find out this one. First part complete. Second one, in the periodic table, you will write the electron distribution and diagrammatic presentation of that element, electron distribution. And you can use the color here. So let's go. First part done. 5 part to complete. I tell you 5 part. First one done. Second one. Now let's go to move on there. Second part to asking here. Second part. Okay, let's go to move on there. Electron distribution. Electron distribution and diagrammatic presentation of iron. Electron distribution and diagrammatic presentation of iron. Okay, fine. Let's go to move on there. We know that the atomic number of iron is 26. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d6. Sir, how? There is a question. 3s, 3p, then not going through the 3d. Why it is at first we have written the 4s, then it is the 3d. This is also a part to asking in this assignment to do. 2 ways to find out this one. First one, according to the electron distribution formula given in your book, we already studied. I think your teacher taught you well. So first shell we know about, then 1s. Second shell in the periodic table accordingly we can see on there 2s, 2p. It is given in your book. You can write better. You must write this one, not for making understanding. You after then you will write, then you will tell something about that. 3s, 3p, 3d, 4s, 4p, 4d, 4f, 5 shell, 5s, 5p, 5d, 5f, 6 shell, 6s, 6p, 6d, 6f. SPDF is the orbital, you know about that. 7s, 7p, 7d, 7f. Or we will write accordingly up to the electron distribution. We can write this one up to 7p. So look at here. First of all, you will write here according to the concern and formula of the electron distribution. 1s electron first will go through in the 1s, and we know that s orbital maximum electron 2, p orbital maximum electron 6, d orbital maximum electron 10, and f orbital maximum electron 14. You can write at the corner side, anywhere of the corner side, about the electron distribution according to the number of orbital capture or hold of the number of electrons. So 1s, then 2s electron will go on 2s, 2p 3s, 3p 4s, 3d 4p 5s. This way arrow sign come and that way to follow the rules, or likely that. According to this instruction, what we find out here, we find out 1s, at first 1s, 2, then 2s, 2s, 2, then 2p, 2p, 6, then 3s, 3s, 2, after 3s, then 3p, 3p, then look at here, 3p and then 4s, then after 3d. So according to the rule of forming and entering the electron in different orbital, in different shell, we can write in there accordingly the 3, instead of 3, the 4s is going on there for electron on there, though how it is come in a calculative way, asking for here out of the 5 part, 1 part is also there, that why it is gone on there. I will solve it, that one also, but this is a concern. You will draw this one after then, and then diagrammatic presentation of iron here according to Bohr model. Then after you will write according to, you write in behind of that one according to Bohr model. Bohr model, look at here, according to Bohr model say here the diagram. Okay, fine, look at here, iron, first shell 2 electron, first shell 2 electron, 2 electron I gave it, second shell 8 electron, okay, 2, 4, 6 and 8, third shell, look at here, I draw the shell here, you will better to draw with the compass, and there is a, in the question there is asking there, you can use the color pen on there to make out this one for a better looking in your copies. Okay, so this one, look at here, many of the students did mistake, 3s 3p, so they give here the 8 electron. No, third shell 3s 3p 3d, so 3s 3p and 3d will count, since the 3 3 3, it will be the third shell counting number of electrons, 2 6 8 and 6 14, in there 14, so at first I will give 8, then 8 and 4 12, and I make it this 2 for 14 electron, don't make it mistake here, and last shell 2 electron. Okay, according to the distribution I just make it 2. You can better to use the color pen, sign pen on there for electron number in looking better, for since the assignment told you to, you can use the color pen on there. So question number or serial number 2 completed. In the assignment clearly instructed the 5 part to complete on there. So first one, finding the elements in the window, and second one, electron distribution and diagrammatic presentation according to the Bohr model, completed. Now let's go to the third point. So what is the third point asking in the question? I will go through there. Yes, 2n square formula to use and find out the number of electrons of that element. What you find, that means the iron. Okay, 2n square formula to use and find that that one. Okay, fine, let's go to move on there. This one is completed. Okay, erase that one. So I need to have this electron distribution, so I just keep it even unchanged. But third headline point, using, okay, third point, this headline point you must use on there, using 2n square formula to determine the electron number, in different shell. Using 2n square formula to determine the electron number in different shell. Okay, at headline this one, and you can again, you must write this one again, the electron distribution of iron. Since I have written it before, I didn't erase this one. So listen, we know about the different shell concept. K shell, we know about K shell. It is the first orbit Orbit, not orbital. Orbit means shell, energy level, or first energy level you can write in there. K shell, formula 2n square. First means value of n, principal quantum number, n means 1. First means 1, 2n square, 2 into 1 square equal to 2. Number of electrons 2. Second orbit or energy level, orbit L shell, L shell. So n value of 2. Why 2? Since it is the second. N equal to 2. Here n equal to 2. So L shell 2n square, that means 2 into 2 square equal to 8. Number of electrons. These are the number of electrons. You can write accordingly or making a chart. Orbit number, shell number, formula, number of electrons, and principal quantum number. By your own innovation, or you can follow this one also accordingly. Third orbit, M shell, M shell. So third, since the third value of n equal to 3, 2n square formula, so n value of n is 3, so 18. Number of electron is 18 here. Then fourth orbit, n shell. So value of n equal to 4. So 2n square, if we go through, 2 into 4 square equal to 32. Number of electrons. According to the 2n square formula, we can find out in each and every energy level how many electron will be in there. So in the first shell, 2 electron. So in their K shell. In case of iron, you can write in there. In case of iron K shell, there is number of electron. In case of iron K shell, the number of electron 2. Since the first orbit, you can look at here the 2. Second shell 6 plus 2, that means L shell is 8, 6 plus 2. Third shell, and in here also this one is the 2 and 8 is matching on there. M shell, number of electron 2, 6 and 2, 8 and 6, 14. So number of electron 14 in there. 14 number of electron 14 here in case of the M shell. Don't write only 8 and 6, no need. Just for having here KLMN 14. Maximum electron capacity in the M shell, it is 18, but we have 14 since we have seen 6 plus 2, 8 and 6, 14. N shell, maximum electron 32, but we have only 2. So in total KLMN, total number of electron 2 plus 8 plus 14 plus 2, that means 26. This is the third part of the assignment. Can you just believe that in short way, short format, we all just maintain all of the steps in the assignment. This one is using 2n square formula, which orbit or energy level, how many electron, and actually in case of iron, is it okay for maintaining this 2n square? Yes, maintaining, and total number of electron 26. Third part we completed here. Now we will go through the fourth part, number 4. What is the fourth part is mentioning in there? Yes, very interesting, another one. N plus L formula to use, and in the subshell find out the electron distribution. Very interesting, another one. Yes. Now let's go. Another answer is completed. Third part we completed. Finding elements, first part. Second one, electron distribution, diagrammatic representation according to the Bohr model. And third part, using 2n square formula to finding the total number of electron in different shell. We completed this one. Now let's go to know about, yes, using n plus L formula. N plus, this one will be the another headline. All the headline you will write on there. N plus L formula to determine the subshell electron, subshell electron numbers, subshell electron numbers using n plus L formula. Look at here, very interesting, and this is very important. Many of the student didn't know about how actually n plus L formula to use on there specifically. Our target is 4s and 3d. Why it is going through according to the electron distribution, why the electron of the iron at first enter in the 4s and 3d. I told you in before according to the formulated way, but the calculative way to find out. The interesting part is we will write the 3d, you will write accordingly what I'm here just writing it. Follow me and copy me here and try to understand. At first try to understand. Yes, 3d and 4s. Why it is not going through the 3d at first shell number is counting here the third shell. So third shell at first fill up, then fourth shell. But why it is go at first the number of electron fill up the fourth shell, then third shell? Though we know that iron is a d block element, but 3d n plus L formula we will use in there. 3 is the principal quantum number, n equal to 3, n equal to 4, it is the principal quantum number. The number of shell accordingly the principal quantum number here, n equal to 3 and n equal to 4. Listen, very interesting, is the principal quantum number, but subshell, or we can find out everything we will go through by following the instruction and formula. L value started with 0, 1, 2, 3. Sub-principal number, quantum number. N equal to 3, we have no confusion about that, this 3 and 4. N value start with the 1, 2, 3, 4. N equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. But L start with the 0, 1, 2, 3, 0. Starting with the 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. That way. Why it is start with 0? For s orbital the value is 0. P orbital, d orbital and f orbital. Very interesting point in there. Principal quantum number n value start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that, and sub principal quantum number L value will be counted as starting with 0. 0 is a number, 0, 1, 2, 3. Since the s orbital is the 0, p orbital value is 1, d orbital is 2, f orbital is 3. This is the main thing. And look at here now, L n equal to 3 means 3 sub principal quantum number will be on there. 3, 1, 2, 3. It is 0, but it will be counted as a 1. 1, 2, 3. That means 3 number is in there. 0, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So n equal to 3. L 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 means 0 is a 1 counted as 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. N equal to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. N equal to 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Since the L will be always started from 0. So this one is the S, this one is the P, this one is the D. S, P, D, F. Look at here. Very interesting point about that. Now using the formula n plus L. Value of, in case of 3, you write, follow me in this way. You must write in your copy also this way. So n plus L, value of n is the 3 plus L. Which one is the value of L? 0, 1, 2. Okay. 3D. So in case of D, the value of L is 2. I will write in there 2. It's a 5. Okay. Now here also n plus L. The value of n is 4. No confusion about that. But which one is the value of L? Since the s orbital, in case of s, the value of L will be counted here 0. So this one is the 4. This is the highest energy level, then this one. That means here 4s is counted lowest energy level, lowest energy level, then 3D. Why? Because it is 4, it is 5. After n plus L formula we use on there. So lowest energy level, then 3D. So the electron at first enter in 4s, after 3p, then go to 3D orbital. 3D orbital. Yes, done. Fourth part is done. So you understand now why instead of 3D it go to the 4s, since the lowest energy level and the condition of the electron moving through orbital, at first they will fill up the lowest energy level, then it will be gone through the highest energy level. So fourth part is completed accordingly. In this way you will write this way, just fill up the completed part, which way to get the betterment, better marks in there in the assignment. Last part. Okay, fine, let's go to the last part. Find out the position of that element, what we select or what you find out in case of the window. Iron. Okay, iron. Yes, there is the two part is mentioning here, dear student. You will not getting bother of getting that one. Let's move on there. Last part, finding, last headline points, finding the position of the iron. Since we find out the iron, so directly I will find out on the iron. So electron distribution, according to electron distribution, iron 26 here, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d6. Okay, fine. Period findings, or finding of period, you can write accordingly, since you will write here one line. In which energy level of shell the last electron move on, that is the period number. Outermost electron placed in which or in those energy level, or you can write the shell, that is the period number. That is the period number. So we have seen 1, then 2, then 3, though it is the last part, but finally last shell is the 4s, 4. So the period number is 4. Last electron, that means outermost electron, last shell, 1, 2, 3, 4. So outermost shell is the 4. So period number is 4. Now group numbers, group findings. Okay, listen. We know about the group findings. The last shell or outermost shell containing the number of electrons is a group number according to the normal concern. But iron is a d block element, and according to the system given in your book, in the page number 66, the system number 3rd is mentioning on there. In case of the iron is a d block element. So according to them, if it is the d block element, the s and d orbitals electron in total is the group number. Okay, so normally the outermost shell electron and d orbital electron, in case of d block element, outermost shell electron and d orbital electron, to find out, to add together, to make sure the sum, and that would be the group number. So S plus D, that means here you can write accordingly: 4s 2 electron, 3d 6 electron. So S plus D, according to the formula we know about that, 2 plus 6 8. The group number is 8. And many of the students stop here. Yes, maybe assignment complete. Yes, really the assignment complete, but check out please. In case of the periodic table, finding its position, iron position in case of the periodic table here. So dear student, not yet completed, something to have shown here for make it sure that what is the position in there. Last part, no headline, after then below, then you will write on there in the periodic table. After then you will write below in the periodic table the position of, after then you will write position of iron. Okay, fine. Listen, very interesting this one. Okay, first one. Look at it, sir. What you draw? Yes, it is asking in the question paper. Just follow here. 1 2 3 4 5 6. You better to use the pencil for drawing, dark pencil on there. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. It will be blank these boxes. 8 9 10 11 12. Then after 13 will be on there at this size. This one. Just follow me here. Okay, after then better to findings. 13 14 15 16 17 and another box, finally 18 on there. Yes, this is the total group number. You can better for using the lower part like that one. 1 2, just for you can show up this way, no matter what we don't draw this one in the position. And period 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. We know the fourth period, the iron is position in the group number 8. This is the fourth period, and group number 8 is the iron dark cycle. Figure in periodic table the position of iron. This is the completion of the assignment. No one have given this one, but it is asking in the question. No one knows about right. Not all time it would be betterment for copying from others. It is something to innovation, and teacher want to get the proper feedback from the student what is asking in the assignment. So I think you understood the assignment, and that's all about today, my dear students. If you have any confusion, you can pause the video once again, go through there and cut from that way. That's all about today. Everyone stay safe, stay sound. Allah Hafiz.